Hey everybody, and welcome back to Asura's Wrath, or Asura's Wrath. So yeah, I have it. It should have been the one that I was going to go into next because we just did the final lesson. It's Forging Ahead. This is the anime style one that is freaking awesome. It's DLC. And no, I did get an S on final lesson one time. I don't know how the hell I did, but I got one on that and I got one on Words of Wisdom. And I got one for God's Death. So I did get S ranks on all four of these. So I don't know how I did it for this one. This one was hard. And this one, it's anime style, but the closest thing I could think of is the Animatrix. Some of the art styles from the Animatrix for this one, remind me of what's going on in this episode. So after emerging victorious over his former master, Asura moves forward. His body battered and torn, he faces off against the Goma that threatened a village. What was going through his mind, and how did he overcome such impossible odds? A part of Asura's story that no one knows will be revealed. So the original game was released, and this was DLC. This was also released around, I want to say it's released around the same time that the other DLC, the other two DLCs were released, and we'll get to those after the rest of the game. But all right, let's do this. The episode will progress based on building up the burst gauge through successful inputs. Yeah, I have no choice. Like, this one is nuts. So let's do it. This one helped me figure out how to do the last one, because I had to get, like, Asura is not green. That's what threw me off about it. Like, I thought his body was supposed to be red, but this is freaking nuts. And if that's what the Goma look like, that's crazy. God, they were marching on a village. Okay, now he's red. Excellent. Sorry if I'm quiet, but I'm trying to focus. Yes. Oh God. Wow. Flip the grip. But every time you don't hit a prompt, you lose life. Oh, badass. And they're just storming in. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. That's the striker. I can't imagine being that big. That's freaking crazy. Oh. Did I do it? Did I do it? Oh my God. His body is just wrecked.
Your attacks
Dude, how are you?
Asura, save her.
How are you still alive? How do you keep getting up?
Couldn't.
Oh, he got some teeth knocked out. Oh, man. I forgot how intense this chapter got. Now they're not even touching him. Damn, he's missing an eye. Oh my God. I forgot about this. Look, he's missing an eye. Like he had an eye knocked out. What? This is like Naruto. There we go. Wow. Oh, I missed it. Wow. Because I got wrapped up in watching. Holy hell. Oh. Hi, give him a thumbs up. I missed it. Oh my God. The fires of Haven, and it's raining fists. Holy hell. Look at him go. Had a baby flame. He grabbed it by the throat. Whoa. Wow. A golden arm. And now I think it's just raging out of control. This also reminds me of Akira.
This is unexpected. It could complicate my plans for this world.
You're damn right.
Or it could prove useful.
Wow. Wow. That blew my freaking mind. Now, okay, so yeah, I can't fast forward past this, but just to tell you, like, that one took me a good, I want to say like 3-4 tries just to get through it all, because when I first played it, I was so enraptured by the design of it. Like this is anime that's actually playing out before my face and at an incredible, like, there was so much going on at once. The fight scene, especially once he started using his golden arm, the fight scene actually made me think of Naruto. When Naruto would be in the nine-tailed fox form, and he at first, spoilers, at first when he had the red chakra, and then next when he assimilated the nine-tailed, I guess when the nine-tailed fox decided to work with him, and he had the golden arms that would come out of his body. Then I thought of the Animatrix as far as, you know, the style and how they depicted his beat up body and his beat up face, and he was actually missing an eyeball, and it wasn't like an electronic eyeball. He had red stuff in his head. If you saw, you can go back and pause the video when he said, "Don't make her cry." Like right before he started to say it, as he pulled his face up, you saw the lower part of his eyelid hanging down, just red fibrous stuff in his eye socket. And there was that. There's anime, the certain art styles from not the Dark Knight Rises, from Batman, the 6 animated cartoons from the Dark Knight Rises movie that came out by the 6 different directors. It was animation similar to some of the animation there. As far as like the gore, yeah, I just had to sync everything, but yeah, I got an S. You finally saw a mission where I got an S. You don't have to get that high of a synchronization rate in that one in order to proceed. It just is. So let me see. Is there something at the end of it? Yes. Okay, so like a normal episode, you get to read at the end of it, and I want to show you all this because unless you purchase the DLC, like look at them, you're not going to see this whole beginning chapter, this poster, you won't see it. So Shinto, in the block of a residential area. So Shinto is a city of, I guess, people. Demigod A. Have you heard? They say Asura the Fallen. They say Asura the Fallen purified a gigantic Goma single-handedly. He purified the entire horde. I thought only the 7 deities were capable of purifying Goma of that size. Lord August was supposedly in the area as well, but his whereabouts are now unknown. Could he have been defeated? One can only assume. The Fallen One's mantra affinity was wrath after all. Hell yeah, it was. The angrier he becomes, the more powerful he is. Which is crazy. Mantra affinity. See, and I'm glad they took the time to explain this. There are 8 there total. Didn't you ever pay attention in school? The 8 mantras. Pride, lust, greed, sloth, vanity, violence, melancholy, and wrath. These are the 8 special mantra types. Each of the 7 deities has an affinity with one, and Asura, the fallen, has an affinity with wrath. In the days of the 8 guardian generals, a mantra affinity was bestowed upon each of the generals. When a general retired, the affinity was passed down to a successor. So there were other generals, okay. But there's nothing to be concerned about. Lord Deus' mantra affinity is pride, the mantra bestowed upon only the most worthy of ruling over Shinkoku. So as long as he remains a proud person, he will continue to have his strength and ability. Wrath affinity or not, the fallen one is no match for Lord Deus. Indeed, there is nothing that can threaten the power of Shinkoku. Yeah, so that was chapter 11.5. And you know what's so freaking crazy is that you see, look, that's how strong Deus is. You see glimpses of like the next chapters and what's coming on the title screen. So, oh my gosh, all of this is so freaking crazy. But that chapter was awesome. I enjoyed it so much. I hope you enjoyed it. That special bonus 11.5 chapter where you got to see anime style, you got to see Asura. Asura proved just how much of a badass he is. With no arms, armed with only a sword, he stopped an entire Goma squadron, platoon, invasion, swarm, Goma swarm, since they're like insects, like Goma swarm, from invading a village, and strangled the biggest one to death. Burned its face on his arm. Wow. Wow. So, thank you. I'm going to cut the video here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked it, smash that like button, like there's no tomorrow, share the video with the world. Hit me up on Twitter and hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about the videos thus far. And I'm The Outlier, and I will see you all in the next video.